What up, Jonathan? Welcome to my channel. So today we are going to do some yearly favorites. So I didn't want to include everything all in one just because I felt like that was going to be way too much, and sometimes, like, even though they're one of my favorite videos to watch, I find myself kind of like, you know. So we are going to just do a few things today. So we're going to do eyebrows, eye palettes, anything pretty much to do with the eyes we're going to cover today, and then in other videos I'll do skincare, like foundation, all that good stuff. So today is mostly about the eyeballs. So if you're interested in my 2018 favorites, then just keep watching. Please don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it. And let's go ahead and get into this video. So I still have all of my Christmas stuff out. I refuse to believe that Christmas is over. I'm not ready for that. Once I put up decorations, they're staying up for a good at least 2 months, and I just put up my Christmas decorations like a week before Christmas. So I don't want to think about not having Christmas stuff around, because then I'm just like, it's just winter and depressing, and I'm not about that. So okay, anyways, let's get into my favorites. Okay, so eyebrows, I want to mention a few things. I haven't been using this pomade for long from Kat Von D, but I actually really like it. I know everyone's on a Kat Von D strike right now, but I still love this product. It's just a lot softer than the Anastasia one in terms of like texture, and seems to last really well. So I mostly use those two pomades, and then I also love the Kat Von D powder as well. The shade I get is medium brown in both. The powder I've been using for almost this whole year, which I love this powder. At first I was like, nope, because it has some glitter in it. I dropped it. I just smushed it back in there. But it has little glitter flecks in it, but once you swatch it out, you really can't tell. Or on the eyebrows. I'm not gonna spend too much time on the eyebrows because I get so many comments about, it's like half, like, people either like them or they hate my eyebrows. And to be honest, it's the one thing that I'm just like, I don't care. As long as they are on, they're on. Like, I'm not picky. I'm not gonna take 15 minutes doing them. So yeah, that's just how I feel about eyebrows in general. I'm just whatever. As long as they're there, I'm good. As far as ones I use every day, I use the pomade and the powder when I'm actually like going out kind of thing, or like doing my full face of makeup. But on a daily basis, I still do love this Benefit Goof Brow Pencil. I've mentioned this in the past. It's super nice and quick because of the little triangular like shape. And so I really like this. The only thing is it doesn't last long on me, which is like a bummer, because I'm just kind of, it just kind of, pomades last forever, you know what I mean? So if I wake up and I just need to like draw on a tail or something, this is like my 30-second brow routine. And then a recent favorite, but I've been using this for a while, I got this on Amazon. This is the Wonder Brow. This is in shade Black Brown, which is definitely brown, definitely not black. But this is great for like mornings when you have to be up at work like early and you just aren't gonna have the time to do anything. Or like, say if I was gonna go camping or something like that. This is supposed to stay on for 24 hours. I still have to draw my tail in a little bit after a day, but I love putting this on the night before I have to get up at 5 a.m. because I know I'll wake up, and like I said, brows are the one thing I'm just like, I have to have it on my face. I don't care about any other makeup. So I love this product just for the fact that I can do it the night before, and the next morning I'm still like, oh, this is nice. I don't have to do anything. So I really love this. Amazon. Okay, so that's it for brow products. Now let's move on to the fun part, which is eyeshadows. I had a very hard time limiting this, which is kind of why I was like, let's do different videos, because I have a hard time keeping it simple in general with makeup. Like, well, actually everything. But I was kind of just like, okay, we're gonna pick out the top things that I use the most. That's why I'm like, not the thing that you're just like, that's gorgeous to look at, but things I actually used more than just for filming, more like everyday staples type things. I only got this a month ago. I will be honest, 2 months ago. Yeah. But out of all the Pat McGrath palettes, I feel like this has stolen my heart. This is the Mothership. Which one is this? This is the 5th one. I'm pretty sure it's like the Bronze Seduction. It doesn't say on the back. I wish. Why? But this is what she looks like. And I've been using her nonstop. Like every single video you guys pretty much see me in where I'm not trying a new eyeshadow product, it is probably this one. It's out of the Pat McGrath ones, I feel like this is the most versatile one. This is the most one that you're gonna actually reach for over any of the other ones, or at least for me. I feel like I'm getting my use out of this, whereas the other ones, even though I find them to be gorgeous, I just don't get use out of it. I still wish that she had a lighter crease shade in here. Like, that's my one thing about these shadows. I really wish in 2019 she would just come out with like these 4, like the special shades of each palette. But I really want to do a New Year's look with this red. I feel like it's gorgeous. But I'll just do some swatches, and so you guys can just see the beauty of like what I'm talking about. So they are just expensive, but they're so unique and so glittery and shiny, and every single one of those videos someone's always like, what do you have on your eyes? And this has been it. Like, I feel like this is probably going to be a 2019 favorite for sure. I don't see myself putting it down, and I'm very happy to finally get use out of an expensive palette for sure. All right, another one from Pat McGrath that I actually used a lot in 2019 came out, or 2018, came out the year before, but this is like the mini palette. So if you are just trying to dip your toes in, I suggest getting one of these to just make sure that you like the Pat McGrath formula, which I feel like at this point all my followers probably found me through Pat McGrath or Natasha Denona, so you know, you understand, we connect, you know, love. So, but this one, I feel like I use this one more. I did get another small one that I did a review on, and even though I really like that, I feel like this is more of an everyday type palette and that I actually reach for on a daily basis. It doesn't have any of those special shades in there, but the formula is just gorgeous. So I will make sure I just put everything down in the description box below, especially considering it doesn't have a name. Why do you do this, Pat? All right, but I'm gonna swatch. Like, this copper shade from that palette is like one of my favorite eyeshadows. It's gorgeous. All right, so next up we have the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I did not expect to love this as much as I do. I got it off of Sephora with my gift card for points. So I was like, okay, like, might as well get it. We'll see if I like it. And I use this almost every day. Like, even if it's just that freaking mustard shade. I love that shade so much. But I actually reach for this all the time. Even though it looks like it's just a plain like gold palette, you can do so many looks with this palette. And I love it. I have no complaints about this palette at all. I did end up returning the Safari palette, which I did say in a video, but I feel like people don't remember. I can't afford to keep everything I buy, you know what I mean? Like, especially if I don't like it. If I like something, I'm definitely going to keep it. I'm not just buying makeup to buy makeup. But I did like it, but I was like, between this palette and the Safari palette, and then she came out with her mini cranberry palette, I was like, okay, what am I going to actually use? Because you just spent $125 on this, you know, or $129. So the Safari palette, unfortunately, had to go back to the store because I got bills. All right, a few more things I want to mention. The Thirsty palette from Jeffree Star. This has to be my favorite like summer palette of the year for sure. I absolutely love this palette. The shimmer shades are gorgeous. Like they're a different type formula than his other palettes for sure, but I love these. And then the bright colors in here, he did such an amazing job. I love corals, and I actually really like the blues. Like, look at that pigment of blues. Yeah, this is my summer go-to for sure. Okay, some honorable mention as far as palettes go, in case you were interested. Nabla Cosmetics has a lot of great palettes, even though they might look like normal. I love rose golds, and if you're someone that loves like rosy pink tones like I do, like I really love these colors. So I'll just do a few swatches for you guys on this. This is the Dreamy palette. And there are your rose gold shades. And then I also picked up the Soul Blooming. I didn't pick up their latest one just because I was like, you're on palette overload right now. But I also really liked this one a lot. I love, like I just said, I love my pink tones. So this was another really good one. I probably don't reach for as much as the other palettes, but if you're looking for something new to try out and you're interested in Nabla, I totally do recommend them. That is it for actual eyeshadows. I did want to give a few mentions to some of these loose pots this year. The Tarte Top Yacht one, it's freaking gorgeous. Like, I usually always am like, I have too many golds, blah, blah, blah. But I love the formula of this one. It's a little chunky, but it's also like super vibrant, so I forgive the chunkiness, you know? Let's swatch it. I'll swatch it right there. But look how much that stands out. It's so pretty. I actually prefer this over the Scattered Light from Hourglass. I feel like everyone super loves this, and it's nice I have one, but it doesn't give me like this intensity as those do. Those are just a very pretty, maybe for someone who doesn't like, you know, like BAM or more mature eyelids, I would say. That's probably going to be the way to go. But I absolutely love this shade. And then you guys also saw my Marc Jacobs. The sequins glitters are gorgeous. So those are another great option. As far as eyeliners, you guys know, if you've been watching my videos, I don't use a lot of variety of eyeliners. It's literally Marc Jacobs. The highliners are my favorite. I have super sensitive waterlines, and unfortunately, like Tarte, and which other one have I tried? I've tried Tarte ones. Urban Decay, I so wish I could wear Urban Decay liners. They have such beautiful colors, but my eyes turn bright red. Like, you would think like I'm gonna spread a disease to you if I touch you. And they still turn red with this, but definitely not as noticeable as other ones. So this for eye sensitivity is great. And then just the shade range, I love, like, this is a lavender, and they have like blues, and they have greens, and just everything you could want. So I really like the highliners. All right, last few things. Another eye product I love is the Urban Decay Heavy Metals little glitter liners. I do like my Stila ones, but I feel like my Stila ones have not lasted that long, and I don't use them enough to want to go out and purchase more, even though they are gorgeous. So like maybe one, but I kind of went crazy last year and bought like 6 of them, and now I'm like, they don't perform the same way. But these have stayed amazing. I love that the one is little, and if you just want a little extra glitter, these are great. It stays on. I actually found more of these at Ulta yesterday, and it was in like their holiday gift set, and it was 3 of these for 19 bucks, so I grabbed one of those. That's a good deal. What else do we have? We have eyeliners. As far as doing a wing, I still love my Kat Von D Trooper, and then Charlotte Tilbury has one as well. I'll put what the name is down here. I probably like that one the best. It's in my travel bag since I just got home, and I am horrible at unpacking. Like, I'll unpack in a week. I'm gonna make that my goal to maybe do that sooner. But yeah, it's somewhere. As far as lashes go, I have this Bad Gal Bang mascara that I absolutely love. This was probably my favorite of the year. I don't know what happened. I feel like everyone loved this for a while, and then it's like mascaras, you just see people like, it's just like on to the next, like constantly. Whereas this, I love it. I usually get small sizes of mascara, especially if I'm going to try out multiple ones. I just don't see the point of getting a big one. They just go bad too fast. And I just want to throw it in my purse or in my car. I am one of those people in my car on the way to work. It's not the safest. I don't recommend. But I do it. Yeah. And then probably my first favorite is this Laura Mercier Monsieur Big. This is a waterproof one, and it is truly waterproof. Kind of a pain in the ass at the end of the night to like get off, but when I am sweating like crazy, because I am a sweater, when I'm working out, it stays on no problems. I don't have any lines running down. Like, it is truly waterproof. So I very much appreciate these two. Lastly, for lashes, I don't wear a whole lot of lashes. I'm kind of like, I go on and off of whether I want to put them on or not. I don't mind I'll wear lashes like out, but sometimes it's hard for me to, when I'm doing videos and stuff like that, I'm just like, I don't want to waste my lashes. You know what I mean? If I'm only going to wear my makeup for the 45 minutes of filming. So it kind of just depends on what mood I'm in for the day, if I'm going to wear lashes or not. I also I just don't like to mess with them. Some days I'm just like, mascara will do the job just fine. And then also it's kind of like, I don't know, lashes just they're not my favorite things. I'm trying to get better at them, but they're not my favorite. It's like ripping a bra off at the end of the night. Like, you're like, oh, this helps, you know, but it needs to be gone. I will say though, out of all the lashes this year, my favorites have been the Flutter lashes. Anything from Flutter lashes has impressed me more so than anything else, and like, they're affordable, they're not super expensive, they're under $10, or at the most they're like 12, but still pretty affordable, and I get good use out of these. Like, I can wear these a good amount of time. So my favorites are the Heavenly and Serenity lash. So they are nice and wispy, and the best thing about them, these I like a little bit more because they're not so thick. If I want to just do makeup and want my like eyeshadow peeking through, because that's one thing that it's like, if I'm going to spend time doing my eyeshadow, I want them to show. So these I will wear on those days because they're a little bit more spread out and fluttery, and these are Heavenly. And then the Serenity ones, I'm more like drama. Like, if I need to be dramatic, I want these ones. So most comfortable ones I could recommend. I think they do sell them in a 2-pack as a discount, and always check their sales. They have good sales like every few months, and I'll just kind of stock up on all different kinds of styles. But as far as affordability, and they are comfortable, easy for me to put on, and believe me, I am not a pro at lashes, so just trust me. All right guys, so that is it as far as my first 2018 favorites. I'm so excited this year is coming to the end. I'm ready for the new year. I don't feel like getting older, but this year just, yeah, it was not my favorite for sure. But yeah, let me know what your favorite eye products, what are your favorite eyeliners, what are your favorite palettes. Like, I want to know your most used palette in the comments down below, and maybe I'll pick it up. Or if you guys want to see me do any tutorials with the palettes I showed, I'd be happy to do that. I do think I want to do a red New Year's look with the Pat McGrath one, you know? I don't know. I haven't decided yet. And yeah, look forward to my other videos. I'll probably do one on face and lips and all the rest of the stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And that's it for me, guys.
One curl always comes back as soon as I start filming. It's like one bead of sweat, and it's just like, let me ruin this whole look for you. And this chair, I swear, it's so rickety. It's so cute and like fluffy, but it's driving me insane. So if you guys can hear it, I'm very sorry. I don't know what to do. I ate a little extra for Christmas.